So check this shit out. Lindsey Graham is dead as a doornail. And you want to know when he died and where he died? Oh, he died over in Kyiv within like hours of visiting this drone facility in Kyiv that was manufacturing drones that were hitting deep inside Russia. Right after that, Russia announced that they had struck drone facilities in Kyiv. So most likely, Lindsey Graham was down below getting it on with a few little boys and took one in the wazoo, if you know what I'm saying. Now we have foreign leaders that are done playing these games with the U.S. Oh, you used to be safe going over to these war zones? Oh, you used to ride over there with your favorite country music singer and put on a show? Keep doing that. How about Ted Cruz? Why don't you go take a trip over to Kyiv and check out these drones? Somebody's got to investigate Lindsey Graham. At least 5 of our most powerful politicians need to go over to Kyiv and demand an investigation. And then you might as well tell Russia that you're over there visiting those drone facilities because the rest of the world doesn't give a fuck. What just happened, what it seems like, is that Russia said, you want to fuck around and find out? They just wiped Lindsey Graham off the fucking map for the entire world to see because they don't give a fuck. Look at this was Lindsey Graham. They told us it was a brief illness. He was overcome by a brief and something illness. How is it brief? The fucker's dead. That's about as permanent, as far from brief as humanly possible. But I digress. This was Lindsey Graham just hours before he miraculously was overcome by a brief illness. Check this out.
I'm pleased to announce, as of about 30 minutes ago, we've reached agreement with the White House on a version of the Russian sanctions bill that they will support. It means it's going to become law. So when I get back to Washington, I'm going to go with Senator Blumenthal to the Republican and Democratic leader to see if we can find time to move this Russian sanctions package that would give tools to President Trump to help end this war.
And you want to know why the U.S. is terrified that anybody finds out the truth about Lindsey Graham? Because Russia, a foreign country, just assassinated a U.S. senator. They roll around in fucking motorcades. And if you all of a sudden, if Russia had the green light to do it, do you know how many countries probably would love to when they see these assholes over on their fucking turf trotting around? Oh, we're going to put a military base in your fucking backyard. And these countries are like, yeah, we don't think we should do that. You know, normally it's like, this is Sparta, right? You come into fucking Rome and you make fucking demands, or you come around our territory and you make demands. This is Sparta, right? That's how the world wants to fucking treat America, but it's been gloves on. Well, if Russia's able to do it, is it time to take is the rest of the world, is the United States government terrified that if anybody finds out that Russia assassinated Lindsey Graham, that all of a sudden all around the country, every time our politicians go to these places, they might just not be safe anymore? I think so. Let me know what you guys think.